This is Professor Tim Richardson. I'd like to give you some information about earning class participation marks in my classes. First of all, the most traditional way is to put your hand up and say something in class, and the teacher marks down a little X beside your name. The important thing about that is I need to know your name. So most of the time in the first week or two of class, I'm always saying, good, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? So one of the things that students do is take a little piece of cardboard and put it in front of their name on the desk, so I can quite easily see that, and write down your last name, not your first name, because our marks are all ordered by alphabetical order of last name. In addition to that sort of traditional circumstances, you can also get marks for contributions, where you send in an email about something useful we talked about in class. This could be something about the previous lecture or the upcoming lecture, where you find a website or a newspaper story about some bit of information, and you provide some sentences, comments, analysis as to how you think this is useful and interesting. You can also send a little audio clip, and this is pretty easy to make. If you don't know how, ask me. I'd be willing to show you. Some students in March and February 2008 have also started to make little video clips and post them up to YouTube, and they've got a little script and some actors playing a role about, say, identity theft or GPS. It's pretty cool to look at those. You can also earn class participation marks by tutoring. This means the helping of other students in class do things, either by helping them upload pictures to their website, or maybe some file isn't showing properly. So for classes like Marketing 619, TCS 301, if you're helping another student or a student has received help, please let me know who that is, and in fact you won't get criticized. You get marks for that. So how's this calculated? If you send me a useful email that I end up using on my site, it could be 2, 3, 4 marks. If it's just a simple email about some comment, say mark, mark and a half. If you want your email posted on the website and you think it's a useful contribution, you can send me a picture. I'd be more than pleased to add that in. You also have to tell me that you give me permission to post those, and you give me permission to use that picture. Because of privacy issues, I have to keep a file of those emails saying that students gave that authorization. If you make a little audio clip, 3 or 4 marks. If it's a video clip, 4 or 5 marks with a little script and something useful. Now keep in mind, this is not an exact science. I get dozens and dozens of emails from my hundreds of students every single day. And if you do it on a regular basis, by the end of the term you'll probably max out class participation marks. But don't expect to do it all at the very end. For example, 3rd week in April, sit down some night and send me 15 emails. I'm not going to give you the marks for that. This should be something that's done on a sustained, regular basis. I hope that's useful information for you.